Hello and welcome to Daily Valhalla 2022, number 7, the second day of the main game. I guess every opening is still a mouthful. Oh well. Mouthful of brand-tini. Alright, so I purchased one thing that was required, but I did forget something else that I double-checked on. There was something I forgot, and that is the Mulan tea. And this we need to purchase now. That is important. Almost forgot that. I wonder if some of you watching were just like, uh-oh, Box, you're gonna miss out for the next day. So we have Danger U now. Dangerous opinions, which I think is entertaining. Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. But she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that she's incredibly sharp sometimes. I'm going to marry Miki! Don't be mean, we just want to help a fellow Miki sister. I love this so much. Everyone here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the I love it. I love Danger U, where everyone's a girl on the internet. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. What's the news on them? I'm drawing a blank right now. So, a lot of this stuff is pretty interesting to read. Happy not birthday? Cheeky bastard. A funny ASCII drawing and a message, something like happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? At least try with your baits. What did you say for this one? Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? Or you're just lonely. I had some comments on that. We'll just move on. I love you, Jill. I'm sorry. That page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. Let's limit all the concert conversations aside. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Ha, oh wow. Normies, get out! Very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on our best friend? Yes. Oh, they're gonna confess! Miki concerts are some magical shit. I don't feel all that magical about concerts and stuff. I enjoy them, but I don't know. Those purple numbers. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. Well, maybe. I haven't checked what this says. Should we check? Should we check what this says? All right, hold up. Hold up. Hold on, here we go. We can do this. All right, we're gonna separate the purple ones. This is important. Okay, what does this say? Convert it. The retribution is co. Co what? The retribution is co what? Yeah, whatever. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. Shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. Damn, that's crazy. I've had some shrimp ramen, and it was okay. My standards weren't very high at the time. But yeah, that sounds a bit too fantastical. Local woman, local hero. Suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed that someone was standing on the rooftop of the building. My goodness! Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch the midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Who could it possibly be? I don't even know. There's a few people in the plotline it could be. But probably not anyone we know. Maybe. Let's go to work. Hey, today's Wednesday, December 14th. How about that? Evening. Hey, Jill. Wah! This is how you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the cat. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet's comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Jill. Yeah, the traffic was... Gah! Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. I think that's a reference to... That might be a reference to a Rider show I haven't seen. Or it could be a different Toku show that I haven't seen. Most of the Rider I've seen is the Heisei era. I pronounced that wrong. Heisei? Heisei era? I've watched Kuga. I've watched Blade. I've watched Den-O. I've watched... Other ones that... Well, I've watched... Double's my favorite. Shotaro's my favorite Rider. Double, O's, Forze, Drive, Wizard. Build. I like Build. What else did I watch? 01 I really like. I watched Zio. Zio's only good when Decade shows up. I've watched some of Decade. 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 What else did I see? Didn't I see another one? What am I forgetting? I don't know. A lot of the Rider, you know, there's so many seasons of it. Anyway. Sometimes these past couple of days, somewhat relaxed now. It's good. Is Rider on the TV yet? There's no Rider on the TV. Whatever. You all set? Yep. Okay. What shall we listen to today? Oh, let's start with this today. Wait, how do I... Wait. Oh, do I gotta do this? There we go. We'll go in the back end here, so we listen to a few things. See, I find the habit when I first played this game is I kept listening to things like at the start of the list, and it's like, I gotta move on, listen to some other things, you know? Alright, time to mix drinks and chain. You! Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And on the day, everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But, true, morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Ah! Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Ugh, hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. I can't do the voice again, by the way. Look, he says, oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? He wants a big old beer. That's what he wants. Mix it on up. After I was done doing his voice the other day, I was like, oh, my throat isn't sore, but I probably can't keep doing that. Yes, that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but the hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Bahonko madongers. Honkus knockers. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lilimman? Yes, one of those new fancy king class CH-1A models. Chia? I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? Or Jill. What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Did I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, they really think the law they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, that's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. And that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been a language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. Do you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me could learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like you suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might learn Cantonese because you're only going to Hong Kong. Or you might learn Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. So. Apparently, something can change if instead of a Mars blast, I give him a big beer. And this is like some long-term thing, apparently. If I just give him a big beer instead, at this moment, there's something else I can do later that I think changes the course of him. I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it this time because I've never done it before. This is good, but wrong. Like having sex with your business partner's wife. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certainly protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted reasonable stuff, how they feel like they just have more power than you do and all that. Oh yeah, recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Well, that's not... Let me tell you something, there's people worse than your investors. Who's worse than the investors? Your clients? Oh my goodness, excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is first and the only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. Make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God's forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars and... Oh, because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They're having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. Cougars in the forest. Oh my god, it's good. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, no one can take a joke. They're all out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. You know, there's some truth to that. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. I don't love it when he says it, you know? All these hypersensitive bastards and your clients, they're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is the present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, come on, the newspapers, you know, you change up how you say those things to try to fit, you know, try to nudge things in a direction. Enjoying my coffee here. I feel like he's totally wrong, but yeah, hearing it from him, exactly, Jill. There's some points in it, but I don't like what he's insinuating with it all. Like, it's time to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay, then one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Alright, so let's give him... This says a Grizzly Temple, which is bitter. I'm guessing this is the most expensive bitter drink. There's a few guides I'm looking at to try to figure this out. What if we give him a big one? What if we give him a big Grizzly Temple? You need something bitter, right? Big old bitter drink, let's go. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid, Joel, Gene, Guillermo, Hirohito. I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know. I feel like I cock-blocked big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Oh my god, maybe we can give him tickets or something. Nah, see, that means he'd be off work. I need him to be back in my beck and call tonight. We've seen that brat talk to no one about her, so... I know, I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. Yeah, I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Yeah, fuck that food critic. Fuck him. That was tiring. Yeah, Dana, what's your problem? You can't take the helmet off, huh? Jillian just can't stop laughing at this one. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. It's pretty good. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? Ever chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? Maybe... Maybe she'll die in the arms of another robot? It's probably a... Look, knowing these guys, it's either a Toku or a Gundam reference, let's be real here. Or Greater Mecha reference. Or Metal Gear Solid reference. Let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, they sell me the wrong stuff. Who sold you what? Chill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Excuse me, Dorothy? Pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. We can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials. Take any color texture you want. You order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. Boy, pricey. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move it, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. We let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. And what was about talking to yourself again? Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, what's that about up there? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano, woman. Sure. I think what we want to do here, and it's not required, but we should try to get Dorothy drunk. Let's see. I think the piano woman will just be... That's pretty strong. We can't double this one up, though. Here's your piano woman. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions when I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. How's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Remember, guys, from the prologue? Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. Yeah, I don't think the ticket's valid. They're improvised. There isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him too? Finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? What did you do? What did you do? Hey, honey, what did he do? Jill's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? So much strange, bizarre things about Jillian. I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. She does seem to know what's going on with Jillian, but I wonder to what degree, right? I'm right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. I like Jillian a lot, actually. For a guy, he's pretty cool. Yeah, she found a helmet, she put it on, now she's stuck. Apparently putting on stuff if you find is problematic. No shit. There's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know? Yeah, but usually you come before you start. Oh, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. It was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. You know who? Really? I go to his house at 11 a.m., dressed as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? 1 day a year for 3 years now. Last year, he also wanted to play the part in his daughter's birthday. Does he have a daughter or not? Seems she died 4 years ago. Uh-oh. Looks like we know who the regular is that Ingram knew. Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? 1 moonblast coming right up. Now we can double this up, can't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. Blend it up, baby. Let's shake up this moonblast and get Dorothy drunk. Get blasted on a moonblast. What's interesting about this drink? I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Wait, what the hell? Sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. Something I mean to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Please, Dorothy, please. Yeah, do you actually mind what anything is? Not at all. It's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory look like kids because their development needs to be as close to human as possible. You look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through with it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. That sounds tiring. Especially given her line of work. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I ever decide to retire or something, but right now I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Jill. Yo, it's Jamie. What's up? Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. I like that they're both called Jill. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. It'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. And the girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. She can be that way sometimes, huh? Alright. So we need a gut punch. Whoop! You know, I only found out recently you can use shift and the button to reduce the amount. You don't have to reset the whole thing. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Optional Camatrine, let's go. All right, we need, what was it, Sunshine Cloud? Sunshine Cloud. And you know, I'm making this thing huge. I'm making this baby huge. Let's go. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. I'm glad I don't think it matters what's in what slot. As long as you just make both and hand them, they go to the right people. Or sometimes it depends on the dialogue, how that works. Like, they'll decide which one they get. My point being, I don't think it matters which slot you put these two in. Which, normally, it does matter which slot things go in. Dorothy might charge extra. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Go ahead. I don't think you can ask something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well, after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. It's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DSC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that the nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? I like Dorothy. You know, I don't think, end sentence. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm obviously weirded out by her job being that she looks like what she looks like. But that's kind of the whole point of a cyberpunk setting and having a character. You know, like if you have Lilum, if you have these like android type characters, in a cyberpunk city, like Glitch City, it's bound to fucking happen, right? I mean, let's be real here. And it's interesting to kind of explore a character like that. I don't know. I like her. I cannot be cool with her clients in the fictional setting where everyone is being abused in some way, shape, or form because of the oppressive nature of the cyberpunk city. You know, but I can still like the character and how they try to cope with it and live in that world like that, so I don't know. It's kind of hard not to root for her. She has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. Jill, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I like that she called for Jillian. Don't worry. Sorry you have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but usually you seem to have a blast when Jill's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? You make me a Mars blast? That I can. So I know you can give him a different type of blast by accident, but we're just gonna give him a Mars blast this time. Whoop. Poor planetarium. I don't know how I keep missing that. Oh well. Wait. 6142. I don't think you can make a big Mars blast, actually. It's 13 ingredients. Spicy, manly, strong. We'll give him the correct Mars blast. Here you go. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. You've been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. That's an official one, at least. Are there any gun-for-hire types in the city? Not really. There's maybe 2 girls and 3 guys, myself included. Why? Yesterday, there was this client talking about how a white knight killed his daughter. Said he sent someone to take care of the guy. The hire brought back the guy's head. So I wanted to know if it sounds familiar to you. Can you give me the guy's name? I'd rather not. No offense. None taken. I don't behead my targets. It's too messy. They ask me for its head. I generally just give them the whole body. I think this conversation we're only getting because of what we did the day before. The story sounds familiar. I think I know the guy that handled that job. If it's who I think it is, then it's a fellow who goes by Sanders. Sanders? Now that I think about it, Jamie's not your real name, is it? To tell you the truth, I don't remember my real name. It might as well be Jamie for all I know. Oh, I see. Something wrong? I just realized how easy it is for me to get a hold of dangerous information from dangerous people. No offense, none taken. It was easy because I know you won't do anything with it. I wouldn't be so open about that with anyone else. You flatter me. Something wrong? I was just thinking about how troublesome it'd be for common people to get rid of a human head. Shit, he made a light after all. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. It's break time. I'm gonna sip some water over here. Talking a visual novel out loud is pretty tough, I gotta say, you know? But that won't stop me, because it's now safe to keep playing. Watch her clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Let's keep the music the same this time. Could take a couple minutes more, you know? I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns the helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Take it away from you before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. It's not surprising that someone who goes by the name the Red Comet would enjoy having a helmet on. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? There she is. Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea. Haha. So we were prepared this time because we got a bottle of Mulan tea over here. Bottle set. Mix and stop. There we go. We got our tea. Let's go. Here you go. Hey, I like this one. But didn't you say you didn't have tea? Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira, Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira, Miki. Almost there. Kira, Miki. Kira, Miki. Kira, Miki. Kira, Miki. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira, Miki. They just keep on going. And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. It's so many people! Oh, that's nice. I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on, the base new little demonstration from before. I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Okay, so I have a guide open for this. I believe Blue Fairy is soft. There it is, soft. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, she doesn't want alcohol-free. She wants it soft. We want to get her drunk. Not for nefarious reasons. but just for the purposes of getting interesting dialogue. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it, thanks. Have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? No. Spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender tried those tricks, gave me a nasty bump in the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. So, one thing I love about this is I love the juxtaposition of an idol and Jill. It's really good. I feel more like Jill in this situation. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Jill would like it though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, it's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I do not have a pretty autograph. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there's two kinds of people that obsess over me. The shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers might be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I don't know if I could get used to that. Remember once protected me from being mugged? There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. Okay. No. And she fails to see the problem. I just wish I'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find. No. Bad. Bad. No. Bad. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, it isn't. That's not the same. Hold on a second. You get me, Jill. Oh, no. One more drink before I go. I know the stage should be all organized. The fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close the song called Sunshine Stone. Everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate. The sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. I like Your Love is a Drug. That's one of my favorite songs in this game. It needs to make people feel their tickets are worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? It does suck. Expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tastes like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. That sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Something bitter, huh? Sunshine Cloud works, right? Optional Karmatrine? Oh, let's go. Kira, I hope you perform well while having some strong drinks. How is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so really nice, thanks. Hey Jill, have you ever lost your identity? I lost my ID card a couple times, yeah. No, I mean your identity, forgotten who you are. Look at that angry face. Kira's cool. Look at her. Look at her. Look how cool she is. What's the change in expression? Not really. I did. Kira Miki is just an artist's name. At first it was hard for me to play the part, you know? But I gained so much satisfaction from the concerts that I decided to invest myself. And I overdid it. How so? I became so invested in the character that I forgot who I was. Who was I before I became Kira Miki? What did I like? Where does Kira Miki end and I begin? I just don't know anymore. Sounds rough. What drove you to such a decision? The fact that I know I'm performing a noble duty. How? You have to deal with so many stressful things in everyday life. Work, debt, sickness, insecurity, the black slime that comes out of the sewers every full moon. You don't know what will await you every morning. You don't know if you'll make it back to bed that night. When measured, the cons of life outweighs the pros. People need something to cling to, and for many, I'm that thing. You are? During my concerts, they stop being themselves for 4 hours. They're not a nurse, an office worker, or a store clerk. For those 4 hours, they're just part of the mass that goes to see an idol. No religion, gender, or social class divides them. They're all at the same level. Damn. When not in concert, I try to give them songs that will cheer them up. That will make... Woo, I don't know if there's a dialogue box button for when I miss things. I always forget that. But I accidentally clicked. When I see people call my name from the stage, I know... Oh, there is! I rolled the mouse wheel. That's right. That's right. I had a feeling. They're all at the same level. When not in concert, I try to give them songs that cheer them up and that will make their lives worth living. When I see people calling my name from the stage, I know they're thanking me. Thanking me for that single moment when they can be happy. That's what I love about the stadium. I'm down below while they're up high. If forgetting who I was before means that I can protect those smiles, so be it! I'll make that sacrifice as many times as needed. Because I live for them. Because I know I help them. I am the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I am the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I am the northern light that will show you your dreams. I am Kira Miki. And don't you ever forget that. Fan club, to me. We ride to the stadium. Wow. She's something else, huh? I suddenly feel the urge to ditch my shift and follow. You think she's telling the truth? Give me a sec. According to this article, her real name is Michelle Kingston. Wait! Michelle Kingston? How did I not remember that? Kingston's my cat's name! How did I forget that? Michelle Kingston. And she did a few variety shows at the jazz band, but went solo afterwards. What was all that talk then? She was drunk and she was a very peculiar drunk. Figures. Still quite the motivational performer though, no doubt. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? No, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. That just makes sense. That's science. How'd you find that out? Do you like wrestling? The client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Jill's cleaning glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Cool. Flawless service bonus, despite that beer I gave. What will this lead to? My goodness. Better earnings, drinks total. 0 mistakes despite this, though. 0 mistakes despite that beer. Have a snack on the way home. It's on me. Here you go. A little something from me. Here you go. Oh no, my membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. I was right, by the way. Make sure you get at least 800 by then. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. Well, I have to buy that. That's a great one. Oh, now I can browse Kira Miki's blog. Nice. Did that idol really show up? Or is she like the ghost? Hey. Alright, let's unlock. Let's go and save the game. Because that is it for today. I like Kira Miki. I totally forgot that her original last name was Kingston. I completely forgot that. I mean, Kingston isn't... Kingston's... So, fun fact. Kingston is now 10 years old. Birthday was 2 days ago. I adopted him when he was 3.5. And the shelter told me his name was Kingston. I took one look at him, and I was like, there is no way that I rename you. You are absolutely a Kingston. Just look at you. No way I could. I wasn't going to change his name. That's who he is. Plus, he was already 3.5, you know? It just seemed rude. That's funny that he shares that name there. That's pretty cool. Also, every time I say Kingston, he's over in his cat tree and his ears perk up and he's like, "You talking about me? You trying to get my attention?" She seems to be talking at those screens she always yells at. I don't think she's talking to me. Why is my mom so weird?